It's been a while. We're going to work on the numbers 5. And the reason I'm doing 5 is because in this row it's 50. But in this row over here, the 5 is in the 1 position. In this row over here, it's in the 10 position. But when it's in the 10 position, it's on the other side. It's on this side. This is on this side, that's on this side. The in-between would be 9 and 9. The in-between would be 8 and 8. The in-between would be 7 and 7. This is where you rock on the moon, right over here. In the 2 position, in the 3 position, in the 4 position, in the 8 position, in the 7 position, in the 6 position. Each one of these is telling a different story. 2, 3, 4 is apparently the vibration. 8 is supposed to be the heavens, which means 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, which would say the gateway of 6, which is the diamond or the half-life. The reason I say this is because of the cube, because of this. I don't say it because of me, I say it because of the cube, because of the location of 2, 4, 6, and 8 in between the corners. And when you calculate measurement, we go only to the corners. And when it's like this, we don't have the corners. And when we do have the corners, 2, 4, 6, 8 is over here. Right? Wrong. 2, 4, 6, 8 is over here. But it's now, see what I did? I moved position number 1 in the 2 position. But it's a little bit higher than the 2 position if I take 2 cubes. So I'm still wondering on my own. But I used the 2, 4, 6, 8 because of the diamond area that it would be here. Here's the diamond area over here, 2, 4, 6, 8, and the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are on the corners. The 5 is in the center, circling the 5, okay? Because each one of these sides, right, if you notice, right, that there's actually all 9 positions. There's always going to be 3 spaces open, but because the opposite of the 6 is the 1 in the center, the only is going to be 2 open here, or 2 open here, and if you hold it this way, it's a whole different ball game. 1 level. See this one over here? It goes into an empty space. This one over here goes to this. This one goes to an empty space, and this one goes on its own. 1 to an empty space on its own, to a full space connected. So you actually get the letters. If I put the 1 inside the position here, I will get the H, or turn it this way for the I. Do I have a pen? Okay, now if I turn it this way, okay, I'm actually going to be rocking, and I believe it'll be the N, right? See, straight up, straight across, straight down, and this way for the Z. Or I take it this way, straight up, straight across, and this way for the N. But I like to hold it this way and call this one what? What do I call this one? I'm not really sure. Just going to show you how. Remember that cross I was talking about? See that where I can put the line above and the line below, and I got 3 that are in between, so I have 1, 3, 1. And that 1, 3, 1, when it's multiplied, 1 and 3 is A and C. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 will be DC, 4 and 3. 7 times 7 times 7 is 343, and the numbers are CDC. So that's for that. So what we're going to do here is times 2, 5 times 2, all the way down will always equal to 1. 3 times 5 is 15, will always equal to 6. And 4 times 5 is 20. 20, all zeros equal to 6. 6 and 2 becomes 8. Now we have this row will all be number 8. So everyone in this row will be 8, 9, 8, 5, 8, 1. 8, 1. And since the 1 is circled, the reason it's circled is because 4 by 7, 28th cycle of the moon. 2 plus 8 equals 10. All zeros equal 6 because of this over here. What surrounds the 1, although it's 8 numbers, we never use more than 6. Because it's 6 and 6 in both houses, which connects. 6 and 6 is 12, but it's actually 8. 12, 1 and 2 is 3, so when we have 8, we now have 3 and 8. How can I explain that? 2 times 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 6 and 6 is 12, and the reason we don't use it is because this dot and turning the cube this way and this way because 2 aren't used over here and 2 aren't used over here, I'm assuming that there's only going to be 6 of the 8 that surround the 1 that are being used. That's the way I have to look at it. So when we use them here with 1 cube, we use them here with the same cube, and when it turns, the day and the, let's look at it as the day and the night, the heavens, the day and the night. I'm not really sure, it has to be discussed. So we have these numbers here. Why I don't have a number here, because this will be, since it's times 2, it'll be all with number 1. This one will be all with number 6, and this one will be all with number 8. Number 6, okay, it'll be 69, 66, 63, 69, 66, 63. So when we bring 6, 6 together, 8 and 5, 6, 6, this will create the blue world, because 8 by 5 is 40 blue, 8 and 5 is 13. So you're now connecting the AC. Eventually, you're going to connect the spirit, because when you multiply 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 is 3 and 4. 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 is 12, and 7 equals to 19, and the spirit is 1991. Spirit is 91. 19 is the flip mirror of 16, and the 6 is the flip mirror of 9. Why do I say that? Because on the roulette wheel, when you go numbers 1 through 36, and the color exchange of red and black, if you look closely in the center, 16 and 19, 17 and 20, 18 and 21 are, and when you go backwards, we get the mirror. Like 1 will be mirroring 34, 2 will be mirroring 35, 3 will mirror 36. And as you go backwards, 4 will mirror 31, 7 will mirror 28. Did I get that right? Let me take a look at something. 1, 34, 4, 31, 7, 28. Just give me a second here. Okay, somehow something's playing a trick on me, because when I go 34, 31, 28, 28 is black, right? When I go 16 is red, 19 is red, 13 is black, 22 is black, 10 is black, 25 is red. So why is that? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It's supposed to be the mirror. I gotta look at something. Hold on. Okay, something that I did is not exactly what it is, and I've been doing it for years. It doesn't exactly mirror it. So I'm a little bit off with something. It mirrors in a certain way, but not in another way. So I'm a little confused here myself. The 4th row, anyways, let's just skip over that. I'm going to skip over that because I'm a little confused with something. I've been tired lately. So anyways, we're going to go on to what this is all about. So this is the vibration. And in the vibration is the heavens and the gateway for number 6. So 6 is in 7 and is in 8. Why? When you go to the deck of cards, the 6, 7, and 8 are all the same. This is Mars. This is Earth. This is Electric Company. This is the Sun. This is the sky. It is also the sky pass. This is the student. This is the moon. This is the silver matrix. And here could be timing. 9 to 5 is also noted as Neptune. 99 is Jupiter. So the same thing goes for this side, except inside the vibration, okay, the opposite reverse is this. Inside the vibration, the opposite reverse is this. Look at that. They're the same. 3, 6, and 9 are always the same. Everything else is different. Here you have 1, 2, 3, but where you have 1, if you take a look, when you have 1, you have 7. When you have 2, you have 8. When you have 0, you have 6. But then once you have 0, you automatically have 10. You automatically have 16. You automatically have 7. So 0 and 1 are both 7s on 2 different levels. One is from the core, and one is around the core, around this one over here, okay, because of this number 6 on this side. Did you follow the dice cube? 6 on this side, there is no 8. And the one on this side, the only 8, there's supposed to be 9. 9 on every face. There's 6 faces, 6 by 9, 54. Now what we want to do is bring it into the 147 position. And the reason I bring it into the 147 position is because of the 147 over here, and 1 and 1 is 2, 1, 1, 1 make 3. When we double this, it becomes 8. When we double this, it becomes 14, becomes 5. But when we triple it, it becomes 12. 1 and 2 is 3. When we triple it, 3 by 7, 21. 2 and 1 is 3. So everything becomes 3 creation. The 4th year, the leap year. The 1 year, the 4th year, and the 7th year. The 7th year is telling you that the next year is a leap year. Also, in the calendar, there's 1 month special is 28 days, 4 months of 30 days, and 7 months of 31 days. Also, if you're counting your fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this 10th one is the first one. So 10 and 1 is the same. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 and 4. What are the fingers that are left over? Just another way of looking at things. So I don't want to get into that part right now because I haven't really looked into it myself. So we bring things to 147. So if we're going to bring Mars to 147 in the vibration, 2 parts split into 3, split into 4. How is it split into 2? How is it split into 4? By mirroring itself. And how is it split into 3? This way, or this way. There's 3 ways. Okay, 3 ways. And remember, here's 1 way, here's 2 ways, here's 3 ways, and the 4th way is back to the beginning, or stop 2, stop 3, 4, stop 5, stop 6, stop 7, and then there's 8 turns to that. So that's another way of looking at it. And every time you turn it, boom, you turned it 90 degrees, or you turn it 45 degrees. 90 is the birth, 45 is something to do with the sun, or the passage in the sun between the 2 turns. See the 90-degree angle? Do you follow what I'm saying? These are the obligations. So 4 and 8 equals to the word Pluto and sun. This is your gold. How do you get to this? 12 and 8. How do you create 12 and 8? 6 by 2, 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 6 plus 2 equals to 8. And that is the word in God and the Queen, and we see it right up here. And this will be 168. 168 are the hours in the week, 168. But this is going to be changed to 768, because this value of 2 times 5 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. The 10 automatically says add 6 to this value. In the first one, 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 1 is 3. So right away in Mars, we equate to the vibration. And 2 times 5 equals to 1. Okay, so we're going to have 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Tells me the DNA. Tells me 13. 12, 13, 14 it's going to be. 12 will be 3, 4, 5. But because it's multiplied, 2 times 5 is 10. All zeros equal to 6. It'll be 7, 2, red. 7, 3, Nibiru. 7, 4, Jesus. 2 by 5, 10, it'll be 7, 4, Jesus. 7, 6, the spirit of the half-life. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6. 7 and 8, the gateway to heaven. 7 and 6, 7 and 9, the birth inside electric company. 7 and 3, the red sun, Nibiru. 7 and 8, the gateway through the sun. 5 and 4, representation of the sun. 7, 3, Nibiru. 77, Christ. 7 and 1 will create 7 and 8, but because it's a 1, it'll become a 7, and this will be the sky. This will also be the sky pass, and it'll be the word Christ. 7 and 6, 7 and 2, which will be 7 and 8, and again the gateway. Do you follow where I'm going with this and why? All 1s will transmit and turn into 7s. All 2s will transmit and turn into 8s. All 6s, okay, can also transmit and become 7, because the reverse of the 6 on this cube is 1. But once you get a 6, you already know you'll have 6 and 6, and now you have the heavens joining each other, joining the vibration, the 6, 7, and 8. Now my question is, what is the reverse of this? 4 and 2, 6, 3 and 3, 6, 2 and 4, 6, 6, 6, 6. 8 and 6, 14, 5. 7 and 7, 14, 5. 6 and 8, 14, 5. So you have 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. So 5 and 6, 11. 5 times 6, 30. 30 and 11. equals to 41. And that number will take you on another ride into the sun and the spirit, because you add the 11 to 30. Let me do this myself. Hold on. So what I'm going to show is I'm showing it over here. Here's your 666. Here's your 555. 6 times 6 times 6, 216 plus 18 equals 234. 5 times 5 by 5 equals 125 plus 15 equals 140. 234 back to the same vibration. You minus it, it becomes 202, becomes 262. You minus it becomes 8 minus 6, 7 minus 7, 8 minus 6. 2662, which will become 232. Or multiply it, 36 become 292. 29 is your birth. 29th day, that one extra day in February. The one extra day in February, which is 1/4. 1/4 represents Earth. 1/4 also says the word car in French, and the word car in French, which is not said properly, also means the body, the ark, which is the body, supporter of the spirit. So that's what these numbers do. And when you multiply, where did I get that? 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 5 is 30, equals to 30. Now 6 plus 5 equals to 11, plus 11 equals to 41, minus 30 equals to 19, equals to 60, and 22 equals to 6 and 4 equals to 4 and 4. 6 times 5 is 30, 6 plus 5, 11. 41. DNA. A, D, 14th letter is N. Minus it becomes 19, that's the spirit. 60 seconds on the clock becomes 66, becomes the female. 0 and 0 is 6. Sorry, 0, all zeros equal 6. 6 and 6 in this position. 0 in this position doesn't show up. If it did show up, it would be the 10th position. It would be the 10th position. Instead of it being a 0 equals 6, it'll now be, what? That's right. It will turn into a 7 because it'll pick up this one dot on the other side. That's to be discussed. So now you have 66 over here and 22. Where do I get the 22? 22 and 19. 19 take away 41 is 22. 22 and 66 equals 88. 88 is the sky. Why did I say 55 is the sky? Now I'm saying 88 is the sky. Purple. 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 Red and blue makes purple. Red and blue makes purple. Now why is it the sky? Because 8 is the heavens. When you connect the heavens, you connect the sky. Now I'm thinking at the same time, if you're connecting the sky, you're connecting the sky to the day. Or you're connecting the night to the day, or you're connecting it to the oceans, or you're connecting it to the what is above is below. So it's all questionable, has to be discussed. And that is your reality that sits in those numbers, 6 by 5. Now you have it 3 times 6 times 5, because 666, 555. Now what happens if I add up 216? And by the way, 2160 is the diameter of the moon. 216 can be 36, or 2 and 7, which can be red. So, and this I take as the angel. So there's other things that go on in here that I'm not going to be talking about. Even the 147. 47 is Jesus' time DNA through the sun. If you go 1 and 7 and multiply it, you get G and H, the silent G and H, that G and H that silences and becomes the F in words, like good enough, GH. 555 and 666 actually equals to 222 to a single digit. 5 and 6, 11. 1 and 1 is 2. Times 8 equals 1776. Or 6 and 5, 11. Carry the 1. 6 and 5, 11. Put a 2. 6 and 5, 11. 6 and 5, 666. 666 plus 555 equals 2. Look at that. 1221. 1221. 2112. And that's your basic numeric value for this setup. Thank you for watching this video.